The day started out good, and it ended well. It's just the in-between that things went a little haywire. Today we needed to be up early to make a 0800 appointment at the exhaust shop to get a custom exhaust installed for the RV and generator. Being about 60 feet in length all hooked up, we could only fit the combo in front of the shop where there really wasn't a whole lot of space between the building and the sidewalk. To make it tougher, it sits right on Main, which is a 4-lane and a turn lane, 5-lane highway, and we had to present the driver's side of the rig to the shop so the owner could work on it. This caused us to take somewhat of a circuitous route to get set up for the unusual parking. We got to the shop just a little late, kind of adds a little tension to the already tense parking experience. And as you all know, I'm no expert and hopefully always learning. My big concern was snagging the 13-foot 6-inch fifth wheel on their roof overhang while getting close enough to have the work done. I began creeping into position, trying to get close but not too close, when Shelley told me to stop and let her out to make sure. Here's where I messed up. My comment could be summed up to, "Nah, I got this." Well, as Arnie would say,
bad idea.
Folks, listen to your partner. If I'd have, what happened next wouldn't have happened. I crept forward, watching the back and side of the RV as we inched, and could see that I had a good foot or so of room. Then it happened, a loud clang, 5 feet back and 13 feet above. I could see a railroad rail and an I-beam shaking. Looking further up, there it was, the business's sign. I had snagged the I-beam that it rested on. Embarrassed, frustrated, mad, and confused, I put it in park, got out, and looked. Thank goodness we were barely moving. I got back in, backed up a couple of feet, this time with Shelley's help, to put it into place without further incident. The owner came out and assessed the strike and determined no real damage was done to his property. That was a relief. And from what I could see, there was a small scuff to the fiberglass nose cap, about 2 inches long and maybe about a ½ inch wide, just through the gel coat, that did not penetrate the cap. Jiffy Exhaust Systems got right to work on the RV, and within 45 minutes he had fabricated a complete, effective, and safe system for the RV. We test ran the generator, and you could not hear hardly any noise coming out of the end of the pipe. I apologized profusely for my indiscretion to the owner, and he kindly said not to worry. We settled up, very reasonable, then reconnected the rig. I asked him to watch while we pulled into traffic. We were looking at a 4 to 5 hour drive to an overnight at our first Harvest Host, just south of Atlanta. We got in around 5 p.m. to find that around 12 other travelers would join us at the spectacular working farm, which happened to be the largest peach and pecan orchard in the U.S. We parked on level blacktop on a cool fall day and night, left the rig hooked up, and went into their store to pick up some goodies, of which they had plenty. This is a Harvest Host? We've got to do some more of these. We both had a nice restful sleep, and in the morning got to meet about half dozen or so of our fellow journeyers. Shared stories, gave and got tours of each other's rigs, and made a lot of new friends. Our day ended on a good note. We will have to use the Harvest Host more often. What a great way to break up a long travel day and meet new people. On through Atlanta, stop and go traffic. Did you know that there were several Civil War battlefields nearby? Pretty little park, but verify that full hookups include 50 amps and sewer. Something we were promised, but no sewer when we got there. Oh well, Navy showers for 4 days. Thank you for riding along on this adventure and learning experience. Next time we'll be heading north through Atlanta to Allatoona Lake to stage for our trip to the Atlanta Aquarium. Hope you guys can make it. Until then, please travel safe.